Yeah, good morning, good afternoon, good evening, wherever you might be watching us from. This is Travel Abroad with Lena, and welcome to my channel. If you are new here, please do me a favor. Just type in I'm new so that we'll be able to give you a proper welcome. All right. And to my returning subscribers, yay! Thank you for joining us. Today, I have something really, really great. Something really, really great. And yeah, you're going to enjoy it and you're going to be grateful. You're going to thank God that I'm bringing you this opportunity. So before we go on, please, as you come in, share this video. Tell us where you're watching from, wherever you might be watching from, the country or the city, the state where you're watching from. And please, I want to beg you of one thing. Just as I'm bringing out this opportunity to you, also reach out to somebody. Reach out to somebody right now. Tell them, hey, Travel Abroad with Lina is on again with a beautiful and powerful opportunity today. You are going to hear something ooh, and you are going to really be grateful. I bet you are going to be really, really grateful that you are opportune to be here and to hear this. All right. Ooh, my husband is the first to jump in. Thank you, my love. Thank you for your support. Thank you for always being there for me. Thank you. I appreciate it. Okay. Ooh, I'm going to pin that. Try to pin it. Okay. Thank you very much. All right. So please share this broadcast on Facebook, share it on WhatsApp, share it on Instagram, share it on your social media. Share it everywhere. It's going to be great today. Today I have the CEO of the Manzi company. And she is, oh my wonderful God. I love this woman. She's got a heart for immigrants like her. And she's ready to share with her experience. She's ready right now to bring you to America if you are a nurse. If you are a nurse in Ghana, in Togo, in Liberia, in Nigeria, in Kenya, in the Philippines, wherever in UK, where are those UK people that have been bugging me to help them find nursing job? Here is it. I am bringing you this opportunity. It's in your hands. The ball is now in your court. Please, whether you are a nurse or not, watch this video because it's going to bless you and you are going to really benefit from it. I promise you. So if you know a friend or you have a brother, you have a family member who is a nurse, talk to them. Tell them to come and join this broadcast and watch it. So right now, I am going to bring in my friend, Blessing. Blessing, how are you?
I'm very fine. Thank you, ma'am.
Good morning or good noon. We are already in noon right now.
Yes. Good afternoon, ma'am.
All right, Blessing, please can you introduce yourself?
Okay. Good afternoon, everybody. Good afternoon, good evening, and good morning for wherever you are. My name is Blessing Wabo. Um, I am an immigrant. I
Mhm.
came from Nigeria, but right now I'm a US citizen. Okay. I migrated to the US not too long ago, a couple of years ago, and I came to the United States as a registered nurse. So, what I'll be talking about is something that I have gone through, is the path that I took to come here. And so far, so good. I cannot I mean, it was the best investment I made for myself. Trying finding my way to the United States because I work as a nurse and I love what I do as a registered nurse. So not only am I a registered nurse here, I'm also the CEO of Bimesis Consult LLC. A couple of you have heard about us, and my good friend, Miss Lina, she always tell me I have people who would like to meet you, and I felt this is a good opportunity to come and show my face.
Thank you for showing your face.
Thank you very much, ma.
I told people before, I said, look, it's taking me, I mean, really hard work to get this woman to come. She is very busy. If you are a nurse in America, you are busy already, not to talk of if you are a recruiter. Okay,
Yes.
you are recruiting nurses. Woo! Double business. So please, everybody, I want you to appreciate this program. I want you to appreciate this moment by sharing this video. Share it on Facebook. Okay, you can just click the share button and copy the URL and paste it on your Facebook. And you know what? We are also going to do some giveaway today. I'm going to do some giveaway today. For those who will share this video, you have a giveaway. Cash. Cash. I promise you. All right. So, you know how we always do it. We always, I like giveaway. I don't know why. It's like, so sometimes my children says, "Mommy, it's like if you don't give away, you'll be sick." I said that's true. I feel sick. All right, and I have another woman here today who loves giveaway. She's going to give away opportunities that people have been looking for. Blessing, you know why I'm bringing you to this broadcast? Let me tell you something. A lot of people have been contacting me. They'll be telling me, "Oh, I applied to worldwide, staffing. I can't get through. 2 years now. I applied to this place. I didn't hear back from them." And I told them, I said, "Okay, hold on. I was in school the whole of last year. It was very tough for me. Nursing school is not an easy thing at all. So I couldn't do anything with you. So I said, just give me time. 2023, I'm going to bring this woman. Direct. You can reach her. I mean, stay on this broadcast. What she's going to share with us today is going to be mind blowing. It's like a goal just given to you, roll into your hand. So please, again, tell us where you are watching from, and we really like to meet with you. Okay. All right. So it's a blessing.
Yes, ma'am.
A lot of people have been saying, "I applied to this company, I applied to that company. I didn't hear back from them. How can you help me? How can you help me?" I said, I have a friend who recruit nurses from all over the world. But today, how can you help our African people? That is my. I
Yeah.
know a lot of people you recruit from all over the world. But how can you help, especially our African people?
Okay. Is it okay for me to share my slides?
Yes.
Okay. So before I start,
Mhm.
I know a lot of people love to reach out to agencies.
Mm,
That's good.
mm.
Well, most of the things we're reaching out to agencies for, we have them very close to us and we don't know.
Yes. Oh,
Yeah. I love to tell stories.
yeah.
Um, I became a USRN, which means I passed my NCLEX exam in 2008,
Hmm.
a long time ago. I've
Hmm.
been a registered nurse for a couple of years now. Some people say, how is she saying? Yes. And then I started the process. I was begging agencies to bring me to the United States.
Hmm.
It didn't work. But
Hmm.
when I eventually got my NCLEX, my visa screen, and everything done, I realized that we don't have to beg agencies. All you have to do is prepare yourself and the agencies will come looking for you.
Wow.
That's what it is.
Mm.
Um, there are so many, when I hear people applying to agencies, there are so many things that people don't know. You can prepare yourself at the comfort of your house.
Mm.
And if you want me to show you how, I can walk you through the process.
Yes.
Um, I have, I can't remember how many people I've assisted, but I tell you, I've placed over 100 nurses.
Wow. Hmm.
I started recruiting nurses right from when I was in Nigeria in 2014. I was still in Nigeria. I started recruiting nurses back then. When I came to the US in 2015, only just 2015.
Oh, just 2015. My goodness.
When I came to the US in 2015, I started placing nurses. Most of the nurses I have placed, they already finished their contract, and most of them have gotten direct hospital jobs for them too. I've got jobs for them even here in California.
Wow.
Yes, so I'm not new in this business. I've been doing it. But one thing is, I loved my bedside nursing. I love patient care. I want
Yeah.
to. Okay, so let me go ahead and share my screen. I'm going to tell us, for those of us who are starting this, who are just starting for the first time,
Mhm.
who may not even know what they want or where to go from there. So I'm just going to share my screen. Sorry,
Mm-hmm.
let me start from the beginning. So I'm just
Mm-hmm.
going
Yeah.
to start from the beginning. Okay, so I'll be talking about migrate and work as a nurse in the US. Somebody will tell me, Blessing, is there no other country where you can go? You can also migrate to the UK, you can migrate to Saudi, UAE. But one thing I realize is that most nurses who are already working there, they reach out to me and they tell me, please, I want to move to the US.
True.
What is it about the US that attract them here? One thing I know is that the clinical practice is top notch. As a nurse, when you finish, I mean, you can become a nurse practitioner. You can study and become a doctor in nursing and go places. Being a nurse here in the US, but in some countries they don't have that autonomy. So
Mm.
we do have them here. So I think that's one of the things that attract people to the United States.
Hmm.
Okay. Also, like I said, I'm like you. I am an immigrant. I didn't fall from the sky. I mean, migrated from Nigeria,
Mm-hmm.
United States. So
Mm-hmm.
don't think I've lived here forever. I only came here in 2015. So I'm pretty much like you. I'm a registered nurse back home in Nigeria. I'm a registered nurse midwife, but here I'm a registered nurse. I have my bachelor's degree, currently working on my doctoral degree, and I have my certifications as well. So I'm pretty much like you. So it's not like
Mm-hmm.
so, but because I saw the need when I started working here. I always see, well, at the hospitals where I work, they are always short staffed. They need nurses. The needs are much. On daily basis, we get text messages. Can you come in and help pick up an extra shift? Extra shift is extra money for you.
Yeah, that's true.
Because of the need, I decided to work as a nurse recruiter with one of the big companies, and I learned a lot recruiting nurses. And then as with time, I decided to like start up my own because I needed to reach out to my own people. I felt my people were not benefiting from this.
Hmm.
Matter of fact, this migrating to the US as a registered nurse is the easiest way of coming to the US with green card.
True.
Your green card, you do your green card interview in your home country, and then the visa they will give you will stand as a green card. When you come here, they will send your green card to your house.
Wow.
This is something, I mean, it's an investment. And you're not coming here to be an illegal immigrant. No, you're coming, you migrated legally. So this is the easiest way of coming here. And I
Hmm.
tell you, if you can only do invest in yourself, That's an investment. When you come here, whatever money you have spent, within 1 year, you will recover all and exceed your expectation.
True.
I'm just saying it the way it is. So at Bimezis Consult, which is the company that I opened, I happen to be the CEO. Bimezis Consult is like a bridge. We connect international nurses to their passions, to their dream jobs here in the United States.
Mm.
We promote integrity and we promote diversity and inclusion, which means I am not only recruiting African nurses or Nigerian nurses, no. In as much as I want my African people to migrate and stay here and work, I am also open to nurses who are in Asia, who are in Europe, and even nurses who are here in Canada. Somebody will say, Blessing, did you say Canada? Yeah,
Yes.
people
Yes.
from Canada, they are living and coming to the US to work. So we are open to every part of the world. Have I recruited nurses from those places? Yes. I've even recruited nurses from Russia. Yes.
Wow.
We I mean, we assist as many people as we can. So why
Mhm.
would our people benefit from this? So what is the basic requirement? How to work as a nurse in the US? The basic requirement is that you have to be a registered nurse in your home country.
Okay.
That's the first thing. Some I get a lot of calls and emails, people asking me, do you recruit nurse aid? At this time, Bimezis Consult is not recruiting nurse aid. We're only recruiting registered nurses who are coming to work here as registered nurses.
Mm-hmm.
Um, are there other companies that are recruiting nurse aid? Yes, there are, but right now we're not. When I was doing my interviews with my attorneys, I wanted to talk about the nurse aid. They made me know that it's more expensive bringing in a nurse aid than to bring in a registered nurse.
Mm.
They also told me that it takes a longer time to bring in a nurse aide than
Yeah.
to bring in a registered nurse. So
Wow.
me, I prefer taking the easier path and the least expensive,
True.
which is bringing in a registered nurse. Okay,
Mhm.
so you have to be registered in your home country, and then you're going to do credential evaluation. Very important.
Mm.
You're going to evaluate your credentials to check and to see if your qualifications are the same as somebody that went to a nursing school here. There are different companies that do that. One of them is CGFNS International. As a matter of fact, Bimezis Consult is certified by CGFNS International. We are Alliance certified, which means we are ethical recruiters. We do not, we cannot defraud you, and we cannot ask you to pay us money to get you a job. We don't do that at Bimezis. So in case you decide to use CGFNS International, that's nice, but there are other people that do the credential evaluation.
Mm.
CGFNS is recommended because they literally serve all the states of the country. They can do evaluation and send your report to every state in every state in this country, while some are restricted to a certain state. Now, another thing is after your credential evaluation, you're going to register with the Board of Nursing. So we recommend you registering with the Board of Nursing that can give you a license without a social security number. And currently, there are only 3 states that can do that with ease. One of them is Texas, one of them is New Mexico, and one of them is Illinois. Does
Wow.
it mean that is where you're going to live and work? No. It only means that you're going to apply to them. When you get the license and will get you a job, you can endorse to whichever state that will get you the job. So you're not restricted to Texas or Illinois or New Mexico. A lot of people tell me they want to use Texas because they get a compact state. As a matter of fact, for the fact that you are not in United States, the compact state license is not applicable to you. It's only a single state license. So it does not matter if you have Texas or Illinois or New Mexico.
Oh.
It doesn't matter. Then the next thing is you're going to prepare for the NCLEX exam. The good thing is at Bimezis Consult, we have classes. As a matter of fact, I have a free WhatsApp group. I don't want to brag about this, but since the inception of Bimezis Consult, I've always had WhatsApp groups for people who cannot afford to attend a class.
Hmm.
Time to time, we post study materials there, and from time to time, we do some question and answers for people who cannot afford to attend a class. We also have our classes. We have WhatsApp classes. We recently started that, and we have our Zoom classes. I was teaching my some of my students like an hour ago. So we do have classes. We want to prepare you because we want you to succeed. Now, somebody will ask me, Bimezis, do you sponsor nurses? We try to sponsor nurses. We tried, but trust me, some of those nurses never took it serious. Some of them went for the exams, they didn't pass. And because of that, we stopped the sponsorship. So
Yeah.
we encourage self-sponsorship at this time. Like I said, it is an investment you're making on yourself. When
True.
you come in here, whatever money you have spent, you're going to recover them, all of them. Now, people freak out when they apply to agencies and agencies are not responding to them. My question is this: um, do you really need agencies, or do you really know what you're applying for, or what's I don't know how to put it. Like, what is your intent for applying to them? Are you applying to them to sponsor you, or are you applying to them to bring you to the United States? Okay, so one thing you need to know is this. Um, you're going to come in through employment-based immigrant visa, and you may be petitioned by a hospital or a staffing agency. People may not know this. If you ask me, Blessing, which one do you prefer? I will say it. Don't be offended. Don't be mad at me. I prefer direct hospital placement. And what's my reason? You come in, you're a direct staff of the hospital.
Oh, wow.
Whoever that is placing you does not cut any part of your salary. You're being paid the same thing your American counterparts are being paid.
Whoa.
So, direct hospital placement. We have a couple of agents, a couple of organizations that do that. Bimezis is one of them. I love to get direct hospital jobs for people. Why do I like that? Because that was how I came to the US. The hospital that petitioned me, the good thing or the funny thing is that I have worked for them for like 7 years and I don't want to leave. I mean, that's like home.
Wow.
The other one is staffing agencies. Like, we have a couple of staffing agencies. She mentioned Worldwide. Worldwide is also a direct hospital. They do direct hospital placement. But there are other agencies that are staffing agencies. I'm not going to mention their names because I'm not promoting their business, neither am I talking against their businesses, but they're out there. So for the staffing agencies, they will be your employer and you will be their employee. So these ones may decide to take part of your salary because they must have sponsored your coming here. Is it a bad idea? No, it's not. But remember, when you sign with them, you're going to stick to their contract and their agreement. No going back. They may send you to any part of the US where they want. It's part of what you signed for. But direct hospital placement or direct hire placement, we will give you options. The hospitals are available and you make your choice and tell us what you want. Okay? Trying to compare which is better. The
Okay.
hospital. Do you have
Yeah.
any questions for me,
Yeah,
Bless?
I was going to ask that. I was going to ask about what's the difference between direct hire placement and staffing agency. Yeah.
Yes. So for the direct hire placement, you are the direct staff of the hospital.
Oh,
We have uh, agencies or companies that can get you direct hire or direct hospital placement. Like I said, Bimesis is one of them. We do direct hire placement. We place you directly with the hospital. You are a staff of the hospital. And what it means is that every sign-on bonus, if they have, I mean, the benefits are huge. You're going to get tuition reimbursement in case you decide to go to school. Some hospitals will sponsor you for that and they'll pay you for it. You
oh,
get time off. They don't tell you it's only 40 hours a year or 80 hours a year, you accrue your time off, which means the longer you work with them, the more time off you get. You
Mm,
can use it anytime you want to. You
mm,
get insurance for you and your family, medical, dental, and vision for you and your family.
mm.
Um, they will do the I-140 processing for you, but they don't normally have a lot of cases of RFEs. RFEs are people that when they file for their green card, the USCIS will request for more evidence. I think
Evident. Yeah.
we have that with direct hospital placement. They do, but not a lot.
Okay.
Now, for the staffing agencies, these ones, most of them will promise you sign-on bonuses, which is good. I'm not against it, but they will not be paying you the same as the American counterparts. Most of them will not pay you based on your years of experience. While some hospitals will do that, most staffing agencies do not pay you based on your years of experience. It's just a flat rate that they will pay you. And you don't have a control over where you want to work.
Oh.
You don't. A lot of them give you 3 years contract. In fact, the minimum number of years right now, I know that both direct hospital and agency, they are giving 3 years contract. But if you have anything more than 3 years contract, is against CGFNS Alliance code. You need to report that because you're not supposed to work for them for more than 3 years.
Mm.
A lot of people who go through agencies, they get like the staffing agencies, they get a higher number of RFEs. So this is something I wish my people would know. I've heard
Okay.
a lot of people get back to me and tell me I need to leave now. I need to go faster, fast. I know you want to go fast, but think of it. It's better you get something that will be more suitable for you because you're going to work with them or for them for 3 years. So think of it. Direct hospital, you're coming in, they pay you, some pay you based on your years of experience. Some
Mm-hmm.
may offer you sign-on bonuses. Remember, they are paying the company that brought you, they are paying for your immigration and everything. So some of them may not have enough sign-on bonus to give you. But if you ask me which is better, I prefer to do a direct hospital placement and be the direct staff of the hospital and
Oh,
get my
all the benefits.
all the benefits, my pension and everything, than for me to go and work for a staffing agency. They can throw me anywhere. I do not have any choice but to follow their instruction. Okay,
Okay.
I always like mentioning this because a lot of people are not aware. So, what is the step? In case you do your NCLEX, you pass your NCLEX, the first step is we have to make sure the company, the hospital, or the client has a prevailing wage because this is what wastes a lot of time. So currently at Bemazes, we always tell our clients to get their prevailing wage ready before we start any recruitment for them. That is the
Can
only
you
thing
explain
that.
that? What's prevailing wage?
So prevailing wage is an application the hospital will apply to Department of Labor and tell them
Oh,
that they need to bring in people to come and work because they don't have enough workers. So they will apply and tell them, hey, this is the wage we are going to pay the person. This is the
okay.
range of wage we are going to pay the person. And then they also have to prove that we don't have Americans who need that job that we want to give to people that are immigrants.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so that's why when people say that we're taking their jobs, we're not taking their jobs. We're taking the jobs that nobody wants to take. And that's another reason why, when we're placing nurses, some nurses will tell me, I want to work in Los Angeles, I want to work in California, I want. No, when an application is done, we tell the US government that we want to fill in a spot that nobody wants to take. And
Mm-hmm.
these spots, where are they? They are in the rural areas. They are
Okay.
not they are not in the big cities because the American nurses are the ones that are doing the jobs in the big cities.
Yeah.
So people should always know that. I had a friend of mine who wanted New York. I can't. I am not saying we can't place you in New York, but I'm saying that if hospitals in rural areas need more help, that's where we send the nurses to. Okay, because that's the agreement with the U.S. government. The nurses are not coming to take jobs that are for American nurses. No, they're
Mm-hmm.
taking jobs. Immigrants are taking the jobs that nobody wants to take.
Yeah.
Okay, so that's the essence of the prevailing wage. Okay,
Okay.
so when the prevailing wage is ready, your petition is submitted. It takes anywhere from 3 to 4 months. But the good thing is this: if the hospital or the agency is doing what we call premium processing for you, that can take as little as 10 days and it's done.
Oh.
They will move to the next stage, which is the NVC processing. The NVC processing, you're required to submit your civil documents, and that is actually the third stage. And that NVC processing, you're also required to make payment. Now, if you're doing direct hospital placement, the
Mm.
hospital will pay that fee for you, the NVC fee for you.
Wow.
Some of them will require that you pay for your dependents.
Okay.
Also, the prevailing wage that I talked about, if you're doing prevailing wage or if they are doing the filing application, you're doing direct hire, the hospital should pay for your filing and also pay for your prevailing wage. Okay.
Mm.
A lot of people ask who pays for this. Hospitals do pay for that. If you're working with agencies, agencies will also pay for everything. Okay.
Mm.
So once you have made your payment, you have submitted all your civil documents, you're now going to, they will send you a mail after reviewing all your documents and they will tell you you are documentarily qualified. After that, the next thing is they will send your documents to the consular in your
Mm.
home country or to the consulate in your home country, to the US Embassy in your home country. And then you have to prepare for your interview. One of the things you need to do before you go for your interview is that you have to do your medical examination. You need to go do your medicals. Some hospitals will pay for the medicals, while some agencies will also pay for that. Okay. Now, at the exit interview or prior to your exit interview, we expect that you have done what we call visa screen certificate. That's another reason why I recommend CGFNS, because CGFNS, not only do they do credential evaluation, they also assist with visa screen certificate. But you have to do your English language exam. Okay.
Okay.
English language is required.
Mm-hmm.
Question might be, do I do the English language exam, IELTS exam, before doing the NCLEX, or do I do it after the NCLEX? My question is, my response is this. If you're working with a staffing agency, some of them require that you do the English language exam first.
First.
Why, if you're doing direct hospital, I recommend you do your NCLEX first because your IELTS will expire after 2 years. If you don't use it after 2 years, it's gonna expire. So why waste the money? Why not wait?
Mm.
So once you go for your exit interview with all your required documents, 99% of the time, they usually approve the visas. I've only had a case of a nurse, she didn't go through me. Her visa was not approved, and it was for some mistake that the nurse made. A
Okay.
mistake that was pretty much avoidable, but she made a mistake, and that did cost her that interview. So she didn't go. But if somebody goes for the interview and succeeds, you are required to pay for your green card. You can imagine you're paying for green card before coming here, and when you come here, your green card is you already have it. So,
Wow.
what is the benefit of working with the Macy's Consult?
Mm-hmm.
From start to finish, we guide you through the process.
Mm-hmm.
Right, I've placed a lot of nurses, and not only have I placed them, some of them are my friends. If they have clinical issues, they reach out to me.
Wow.
We provide top-notch training, NCLEX training with modern technology.
True.
People ask me, what do you mean by that? Okay, what I mean is this: we do classes on Zoom. A lot of people are like, but you said you have WhatsApp classes. Yes, we have WhatsApp classes, but I do also do classes on Zoom. And we also train these nurses before they even migrate to the US. We do some
Wow.
clinical orientation for them. So somebody may be asking, why clinical orientation? The truth is this: the way nursing is done here in the US is not the way it is done in Nigeria, and it's not the way it is done in the UK. It's not the way it is done in Ghana. It's different. Equipments are different, but we know that nursing is nursing all over, but there are some differences. A nurse in the US has a lot of autonomy. What do I mean by that? We don't wait for the doctor. We think out of the box. We do a lot of critical thinking. Why a nurse in Nigeria might not be doing that that much critical thinking as we're doing. So at Bimezi's Consult, we try to prepare these nurses for their transition. We also assist with direct hospital placement. If you're not comfortable with direct hospital placement, we are also working with some agencies. We can also send you to them if there are
Okay.
sensitive ones. We provide continuous support. Listen, my friends, it's one thing to pass the NCLEX exam, it's another thing to migrate to the US, and is a big thing to survive on the job. So Bimezi's Consult will guide you through the process and will make sure you're as comfortable as you can. We do our best. We do our best. So I also want to mention this. Please note, we do not charge nurses money to get them jobs.
Hmm.
But because we don't charge money, previously we have been assisting people without asking for any form of commitment. But things have changed. We still do not charge money to get you a job, but we ask that you give us a right to represent you. So because
Okay.
of that, if anybody is contacting us, we will require from them that they sign a right to represent agreement. But that does not mean we're charging you money to get you a job. We'll explain everything to you. If you're not comfortable with it, that's fine. It doesn't stop us from walking you through the process.
Hmm.
So that brings me to the end of my presentation.
Wow.
Do you have any
So,
questions?
so how to reach you?
Yes, ma'am. So I have on my screen my contact information. You can reach us at bimazis at gmail.com or blessing at bimazisconsult.com or info at bimazis.com.
All right.
Yes, you can reach us at those. Um, our the preferred for people that would like to speak with me, you can always schedule an appointment. Like Mrs. Lima said, I am a busy person.
Yeah.
Always send me a WhatsApp message. That's the easiest way to get hold of me.
Okay.
You can send a WhatsApp message to +1 949 943 2937. If you send a message within 24 to 48 hours, we should respond to your message.
Yes. Okay. So that number again is +1
It's one nine.
949
Mm-hmm,
943
mm-hmm.
9. Sorry. Yeah. 2937.
Yes, ma'am. That's our WhatsApp number.
Okay. So thank you very, very much for explaining all of the process. You have already in your presentation answered all the questions because some people are asking, how do I get recruited? I'm interested. See, listen, if you are interested, we are doing this because of you, okay? So you are interested, reach out to us. Reach out to us. You can reach out to info at bemazis, uh,
Com.
dot
Or
com.
or even sending an email to bimazis at gmail or the WhatsApp. I know that everybody in Nigeria pretty much or outside of the US.
They like WhatsApp.
So WhatsApp message is the easiest and the fastest way of getting hold of somebody.
Okay.
Yes.
So after the broadcast, I'm going to put the link of
Okay.
her WhatsApp number to reach her so you can reach her directly. I'm going to put it on this video. So, and if you are watching right now, if you have any question, kindly drop the question if she hasn't touched on what you're talking about. So now I have some questions that I know that people would like to get answers to. And
Okay.
the question is that Must I be a nurse? I mean, sorry, must I know you have to be a nurse in your home country
Yes.
to, to apply to this. Now, but must I have passed my NCLEX
No.
before I contact you?
No. You don't need to pass the NCLEX exam before you reach out to us. If you contact us, we can start you from the scratch and walk you through the process.
Okay.
Yes, you don't
Good.
have.
Now, a lot of people have contacted me in the past. I mentioned this at the beginning. A lot of people have contacted me. Oh, I applied to this company. I didn't hear back from them. I applied to that company. I didn't hear back from them. Maybe all they had back is the auto response, and that is it. They didn't hear back, and they are nurses, and they are ready, and they want to, move to the US. They don't want to go to UK. They want to move to the US. And so I there was one of the companies I tried to help my one of my followers to follow up with. So I called them and they told me, "Oh, Lina, we have so many applications, we just can't, attend to everybody." So that was when I now decided I was going to bring you. At least I know you. I can hold you at any time. I can give you my people's names and
Yes.
say, hey, this Johnny C. Sele is watching right now. He's my follower. Please attend to his application. Quick,
Yes.
quick, fast, fast. No, he's ready. So now, then today you told me also that some hospitals, which I found out that there has been a slow down of hospitals in America or even in UK recruiting nurses from African countries.
Yes.
And I got to understand there's a reason for that. So can you elaborate on that, please?
Okay, so one of the major concerns some of these hospitals have is that they think we don't have the skills. They think we don't have the skills.
Oh, wow.
Um, so I know there is a huge jump coming in here. So at Bimezi's consult,
Mm,
I try as much as I can to prep my nurses.
mm,
And going forward, anybody we're going to place, we're preparing you,
mm.
telling you what to expect from the word go. Um, the clinical orientation starts from when your application is filed, and it will last as long as you come in. So you can imagine you're attending a class which you don't pay for that class, a
Wow.
class that opens your eyes. Because to be frank with you, when I came in, I got my own shocks too. It was
Mm.
a struggle. When I came in, I was working at National Hospital Abuja, and I migrated as an emergency room nurse. I
Mm.
came here and I got the shock of my life.
Yeah.
It was a big shock.
All those equipments.
Struggle. And then I moved to the med search floor and decided to relearn my skills. The people that brought me did not prepare me in any way for the shock that I was expecting.
Mm.
But based on that experience, I now know how to prep my people before they come.
Okay.
As they are coming, they are good to go. All they need is still do the regular hospital orientation, but they are already familiar with the equipment.
Mm. Oh,
So
okay,
that's one of
good.
the reasons. But another thing is this: I will not lie to you. Most of our people just want to come here and then they want to leave and go and stay where their family members are. Some of our people are not eager to stay for the rest of their contract. They just want to break the contract and run away. Whereas there are some people who will come in the same way as we come in, and they will stay till the end of their contract. So if you're a hospital, who would you like to go for?
Of course. Those ones.
Yes.
Mm-hmm.
Some of our people they just want to come in and they want to run away and go to Texas. They always tell me Texas. Oh, I'm like, come on. Texas is not the only state in the United States.
Mm-hmm.
So these are some of the things that are making some employers look for people who are going to be loyal to them.
No.
So that's one of the reasons.
But, but here at Travel Abroad with Lina, we are looking for, especially for me, I know blessing is open to worldwide, okay? So if you are watching from the Philippines, from India, from UK, get in touch with her. But I am advocating for my people. I'm advocating for my people. So if you are from Nigeria, Kenya, Ghana, Liberia, African countries, get in touch with me right now. Get in touch, or get in touch with Blessing. All right. So again, Blessing is the CEO of Bimazis Consults LLC. All right. So she is a recruiter. She has brought people, many, plenty people to
Lord,
America as a nurse. Green card will be placed in your hand.
yes.
Not solely that, she'll make sure she follow you into your success. Make sure you grow. Make sure you succeed in US. She'll not just bring you and leave you. Give you all that support, even while you are here. All right. Blessed, do you know what? One of the nurses told me, she's been working for a long time, and said, "Oh, I'm scared of, going to America to work as a nurse." I said, "Why?" He said, "Because of all those giant, big, big equipment." Say, "I'm not used to it." I said, "You will be trained.
Yeah,
You will be trained."
you
So,
will.
and Blessing has said that she's going to even train you, tell you, prepare your mind, prepare you for what you are coming for. So there is no fear.
Yeah, so I want to mention something real quick.
Mhm.
Do you know that most of our nurses are afraid of doing the applications themselves
Yeah.
because we are not very familiar with the internet, the computer, using the computer.
Mhm.
So one of the classes I have is on how to type.
Wow.
It sounds funny, but it's one of the classes because I've had this. I've had some hospitals complain that these nurses are very slow. They don't know how to type.
Hey.
Training modules that I have
Hmm.
to type.
Imagine that.
Yeah. Sorry, I saw a question. Somebody asked a question on
Yeah, said is what she said CGFN takes long to respond. Throw
from.
more lights.
Okay, so a couple of months ago, CGFNS was not swamped, but with the pandemic, with people migrating to the US, their workload increased tremendously.
Yeah.
How did I know? So Bimezi's consult is certified by CGFNS Alliance, and we also authorize agents. So anybody who is applying, we recommend that you make us your authorized agent. Please, you need to let Bimezis know before making us your authorized agent. We follow up with the application. That's what people don't know. We, I mean, we have our days to contact them. uh, we have Tuesdays, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. We have a certain time that will contact them on behalf of our applicants. So if there's any applicant that is having issues, we get to know what the issue is, we get back to the applicant, and things move faster for the person. So that's why CGFNS is taking so long. I apologize for that, but that's why. But there are other services you can use, but like I said, CGFNS has a wider reach. They send out report to literally every state in the United States,
Oh.
or
Oh.
every board of nursing in the United States.
Okay. So you mentioned something before, which I know very well, that a lot of Africans, especially your own Nigeria, home people have taken advantage of you in the past.
Yes.
So you
So
want to throw more light on that?
yes, ma'am. So I love to help people. I mean, I love to help. A lot of people may not understand what it means for somebody here in the US to spend their time and their energy
Hmm.
doing an application for you and going to post your mails. Is a big deal because the same time I'm spending doing it, I can as well go to work and be paid handsomely for it. So in the past, I used to, when people reach out to me, I start guiding them through the process without asking for any form of commitment. I did it in the past, but this 2023, we changed the way we do things. Like I said, for us to work with you, we need a right to represent agreement. It means when we walk you through the process and you pass the NCLEX exam, we get you a job. It does not mean we're going to be your employer. No, it only means I will place you with a client, but I'll give you the options available and you choose who you would want to work with. Remember, you're not going to pay me to get you a job. But this, the way why we're doing this is because of the experience that we've had. I once helped somebody. I always talk about this, my good friend. I helped this lady. At the end of the day, she said I didn't do anything for her. Whereas her NCLEX result was sent to my office.
Wow.
And she said, I'm like, okay, I didn't do anything for you, and your result was sent to my office. And she now apologized. She said, okay, you did some, another person did some. Because of that, we change how we do things. We don't want to be taken advantage of. Okay.
Okay. So this is how to reach Bemazis Consults LLC. You can send text message. Please don't say hi. I have seen that a lot. Please don't say hi. If you say hi, they will not respond. This is an official WhatsApp, company's WhatsApp. So if you say hi, it's Oyinbo people that are going to be reading your WhatsApp. So if you say hi, they're going to be like, what is that? Okay? So don't say hi. This is an office WhatsApp number. Okay? So +19499432937. Please send a full text message indicating your interest, that you are a nurse in your home country and you want to work with Bimazis Consults. Okay? So, and within 24 hours to 48 hours, they will reply back to you and they will tell you what to do, where to begin from, how they can work with you in details. All right. And if you have a friend, you have a brother, you have a sister, a church member who is a nurse, please tell them not to be scared, not to be afraid. All right. Tell them to come in. Okay. And try it. Let them try it out. One thing is that some of our people are very lazy about trying things out. Sometimes we want to take risk. Yeah, they are sitting there, they are complaining, and they're asking for money from people, living abroad.
Yeah.
Now, bringing you opportunity. This is an opportunity. You can do it. You can make it. You can live in US yourself. Don't be scared about the NCLEX exam. That's one question I said I was going to ask you. A lot of them are like, oh, I don't think I can pass NCLEX. I've seen somebody who told me I can't pass NCLEX. No, it is hard. It's difficult. I said, why don't try it? That
Okay.
this was like long time ago. And
Yeah.
then sometime last year, she just called me and said, hey, I passed my NCLEX. I said, look at you. You see?
Yeah. I want to share something real quick. When people tell me they're afraid of NCLEX, I get it, I understand, but we have materials to read, and if you read, you pass.
Mm,
Last week, I had a student that passed NCLEX.
mm.
This my student, she graduated from nursing school 40 years ago.
How many?
40 years ago. first time she met me, she was having concerns. She was scared. She already did the exam once. Someone is saying, is Canadian NCLEX the same as US NCLEX? Uh, I am not too sure. I am not too sure. So I can't say I'm not too sure. Because I know that I don't think you can endorse Canadian NCLEX to US NCLEX.
Yes, I don't think so.
I don't think so. Yeah, it's just like Australian NCLEX. Is it the same as American NCLEX? No, I'm not sure. I don't think so. So it's different. So this my beautiful mama that I was talking about, she's actually a pastor's wife. She used to call answer me, ma'am, yes, ma, yes, ma. And I'm like, sorry, ma, please, you are old enough to be my mom. She doesn't she doesn't listen to me. So she did it the first time, she didn't get it right. She was so scared. She did it the second time. I mean the first time she didn't know me. She met me the second time, and I decided to work with her, but she was too scared. She went for the exam. She didn't pass. So we sat down and in fact, we left no stone unturned.
Wow.
Man that had graduated 40 years ago.
40 years ago.
Right now, her mates in Nigeria have all retired. So
Wow.
this same woman, she went for the necklace and she smashed it. In fact,
Imagine that.
I had two women who are pretty much the same age, the same time. They graduated around the same time, 1983,
Ooh.
from nursing school, 1983.
Ooh.
So tell me, somebody that is young, I mean, when people reach out to me and start complaining about they don't know if they can do it, I tell them, excuses don't work for me. If you want to do it, you have to do it.
Yes.
It's doable. You can do it. It's only one head. If you're a slow learner, then you start reading on time, start preparing
Yeah.
on time.
Yeah. Yeah.
But it's completely doable. That's the golden key
Mm-hmm.
to your green card.
To have that mindset that is doable.
It is. I always love telling people,
Yes, I see. All dreams are possible.
I mean, what's your dream?
Yeah.
It's possible. I was on the other side of the world, but I dreamt about it. I dreamt of it. I worked towards it and I achieved it.
Hmm.
Yes, I believe it.
True. I believe you. Thank you very much, Blessing. I
Thank you.
really, really, really do appreciate it. I want to tell some people who may not know about when we talk about rural area in America, it's not like when you talk about rural area in Ghana, all right? So
No, then.
everything in the rural area in America is, I mean, everything in the city is also in the rural area,
You
okay?
you have airports in the rural area.
Rural area can even
You
have
have
airport.
airports, you have everything. It's just that a lot of people have the mindset of coming to work in big cities like Los Angeles. I
Mhm.
mean, I don't know, if you ask me, I prefer to go to a rural area, rural America, and make my money and save my money than
Exactly.
to live in Los Angeles. The rent is too much. You'll be paying a lot.
Oh, tell me about that. We lived in Los Angeles when we came from Nigeria. You know, we're like, oh, city, the big city. We lived in Los Angeles, and we know what it is to live in big city.
Yeah.
We lived there for 1 full year. In
No.
fact, our lease was for 2 years. We had to break it after 1 year. We told the landlord, we are sorry, we
Yeah.
need to leave. We need to leave. And then we came to Fresno where we are right now. So if you hear about rural area, is don't be afraid, don't be scared, and it's just is the same thing. All right, it's the same thing. You have your electricity, you have your water, you have. In fact, people who live in the rural area, they live longer than those who live in the city. Yeah, it has. It is a proven science. One last question, Blessing.
Yeah.
Can you also help people who live in US here? Maybe
Oh,
they are nurses, or maybe like they are international students.
yes.
They are in US right now studying. Yeah.
Yes. So, I forgot to mention that we assist people who are on F1 visas.
Yeah. Okay.
But if somebody overstays their visa, is always difficult.
Hard. Yes.
So
Yes.
what I tell my people is this: instead of coming to the US and becoming an illegal immigrant, why not stay in Nigeria, get
And
everything,
work it out.
come in here. If you come in as a legal migrant, at the airport they'll be telling you welcome home. That's
Mm-hmm.
how I say it. Welcome home.
Mm-hmm.
So, but if somebody has a mind of coming here, my own advice is this: instead of you to come and overstay, it's better you come and do your exam. If there are companies that can get you a job and start filing for you because before you
Whoa.
get this, you better do it that way. And for somebody to come and overstay for 3 years, 4 years, 5 years, it becomes more difficult to help them.
Mm.
Somebody is on F1 visa, we have
Mm-hmm.
companies that can get them jobs and start filing for them.
Okay, that's good.
Yes, we do. We have
That's good.
we're
So
working with.
can somebody also, like a nurse, like I'm a nurse in Ghana or Nigeria and Kenya, can I, when I'm visiting US, is there something that can be worked out?
Yes. So if somebody is coming on a visit, that was what I just mentioned.
Okay.
Before you plan your visit, start your NCLEX process so that when you come for your visit, you take your exams.
Oh, great.
When you
Good.
take the exams, there are companies that will not want you to go back. They will want to
Exactly. For
you.
sure. Like you will not want such person to go back.
You want the person to like overstay and be out of status. This
Mm-hmm.
is a better pathway for you. But
Yeah.
there are other companies that will still say no, or some hospitals or some attorneys that will say, no, we want the person to go back home and we'll fight from there.
Okay.
So it all depends. But the best thing to do is before you come, start planning yourself.
Wow.
Don't plan to overstay.
Mm,
Overstaying does not pay.
mm.
It's a lot of suffering, my people. It's a
Yeah,
lot.
I know.
Whereas
Overstay.
you
Mm.
can do this thing legally and
Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. That's true. That's true. I don't advise that at all. I think sorry, I said the whole last question, but I have another question that just came to my mind now. Is when you are now like somebody, I'm a nurse and you are doing all this paperwork for me, will it cover my family if I'm married?
yes.
Okay.
The application, once an application is done, the hospital pays for the nurse, at least at the filing the I-140 process, the hospital pays for the nurse, including the family members. So I mean, you're coming with your dependents. How else? Like I got a call. I spoke with somebody this morning and she was asking me, what if I come for a visit and decide not to go back? I still told her about it. And I asked her, do you have husband and children? Because it would be nice if all of you come together.
Yeah.
They are coming with the green card. I
Yeah.
mean, it would be nice.
Yeah.
That's the
That's true.
easiest way of coming here. Is
That's true.
all that
That's
money you pay to people that will help you get visiting visa, use the money and invest in yourself,
yeah.
pass the
That's
class, get
class.
a job, and then you come in with green card.
Okay. Wow. That's great. It's really nice talking to you today, Blessing. Again, for those who are just joining us, Blessing is the CEO of Bimazi's Consult LLC. She is a Nigerian who
Yes,
is now an American. And she just like you before, a nurse in Abuja,
yes, that's
and saw this opportunity and came, and then now she's like, oh, I want my people to also come. This is a wonderful opportunity. She has explained everything in this video, on this video, step by step, how to reach her, what to do, and how she's going to go step by step with you. Everything has been arranged, explained in this video. So you may want to watch the whole video if you are just seeing this little part of it. And how to reach her is scrolling right now. You can reach out to Bimazis Consult LLC by sending a WhatsApp message. And
Yes.
later I'm going to put her email on this video too. You can shoot her an email and just tell her about yourself, introduce yourself, tell her what your qualifications are so that she will know how to help you. Okay? All right. So, Star Bless, is there any other thing you want to tell us? One other thing that I really like about you is the continuous support. That continuous support, I love it
A lot of
because
people
a lot of
don't.
people are just thrown and
Like I said, when I first came to the US, I didn't have that opportunity.
mhm,
And it was a little bit of a struggle for me, but from experience,
yeah,
we will not bring you to a client and leave you without any support. You
mhm,
have people who will follow up with you and get
okay,
in touch with you. It's only you, if you decide not to respond to us, then we'll let you be.
yeah, it's true.
Yes.
That's true.
Yes.
Okay.
Because we want to make sure. I mean, working here is a big deal. A lot of people just they tell me, I just want to come in, let me be going, let me be going. I just want to sign with agency that will do it fast, fast. No problem. Some of them will do it fast, fast for you. You go and start working where you won't see people, I mean, that you can relate with. That support might not be there,
Mhm, mhm.
but for us, we'll try as much as we can to provide us support for you.
Yeah, yeah. Thank you very much. I really appreciate your time
Thank
and
you,
I
ma'am.
appreciate the time you have spent here with us. And I appreciate also those who have joined us today and those who will watch this video after. Please do share this video with your friends, share it with your family members, share it with your church members. Okay, there are nurses everywhere in Africa, especially my African people. Please share it. I know Blessing is open to all over the world.
Yes.
She recruits a lot of people from the Philippines, from India, from Australia, from UK, even Canada. But I'm bringing this opportunity to our own people. Let's not get lazy. Let's not be lazy. And let's not just sit back and allow, other people to take these jobs from us. It's open to you too. It's open to everybody. It's open to us. Please take advantage of this. It's doable. It is doable. All right. Don't be scared. Don't be afraid. It is doable. So thank you very much, Blessing.
Thank you, ma'am.
I appreciate you. I appreciate your time. Thank you so much. So
Thank you.
please, anybody that comes to you and use the code travel abroad with Lina, make them priority. Promise?
I will. I will. I will. I will. I
All
will.
right. So So if you want to contact her, use the code Travel Abroad with Lina. Just send her a message, tell her about yourself, and tell her you are from Travel Abroad with Lina, and you will get priority. I promise you. All right. Okay. Thank you very much. Thank you, Blessing. God bless you. All
Mm.
right. Good luck in everything.
Okay,
Bye
ma'am.
for now.
Okay. Is that